Hello. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everyone is enjoying their evening. I am 15 minutes late and 15 minutes early, if you ask me, because I'm usually on at 10:15. I said I was going to be on 9:30. I'm here. It's about 9:45. We'll make do. Special shout out to those of you watching the YouTube replay. How you doing? We are going to finish up this page tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. I already kind of understand where I'm going with it, so that makes it super easy. So I am going to position this over here, and we're going to get to work. Get you all centered. I have my little setup here. Gonna try and start swatching some colors that I want to use. I already know I want to do a variety of colors. So I think this next one I want to do like orange and yellow vibes. So that's what I'm going to do there. I just have to find the right colors. So usually I'm not live on Wednesdays, but I switched my days because Fridays are just a little too tough to make happen. You know what I'm saying? Just a little too tough. So I was like, why not just run it straight through Monday through Thursday? Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, that's cute. Is that cute with this? I feel like I need a brighter yellow. I'm just swatching on the side here to get my colors right. Let me try this one. How are you guys doing? All right. All these yellows look the same to me. What's that about? What's all of that about? Like literally all the same, but that's fine. I'll accept it for what it is. Get you nice and close. So I'm going to be using Y4, which is the color Quince. And I'm just going to put that right at that base. And I'm just using the same technique that I did for the purple flower on the other side of the page. Starting with this deeper color, making my way around, doing it in sections so that the ink is still wet for maximum blending. I just went live a couple minutes ago. We started this page yesterday. So no worries. If you are feeling like you're super late, I mean, you're late if you missed yesterday, but you're not late if you're just joining now. I'm just hopping on. Class is in session. Welcome in, Aaron. Shout out to the mods. We love you. Hopefully tonight is a chill night and we can just get to the business. I feel like I've been coloring faster. Is that in my head? I feel like we've been getting to it. Okay. So I'm just repeating the process around. And that can be like a little messy because I'm going to blend. Welcome in, coconuts. Welcome in. You are not late. I'm really just getting started. I'm having an awful night tonight, but I don't have anyone to talk to. These lives help sometimes. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you're having an awful night, but I'm happy that you're finding a sense of comfort in being here. Hopefully this will bring your spirits up a little bit. We've all been there, so peace and love, peace and love. So I'm using Y4 as the darker color and Y3 as the lighter color. Okay. And I am trying not to let it go blurry. Let me try and center it. Because anytime my hand enters, it blurs. Okay, that's better. Boom, boom. All right. That's the first round. Now let's go into the layer behind of the petals. And just work with it, work with it. I'm so exhausted. You know, like when you are working on something and you just are running on pure adrenaline for so long, and then the adrenaline wears out and you just feel everything you've put your body through for like the past 6 weeks, and you're like, wow, I don't feel great. So I literally was doing stuff on the computer, and I just got up quietly, went to the couch, and woke up like dazed and confused, like, hello, where am I? My body said, since you can't be responsible to take yourself to bed, we're gonna knock you out on your behalf. Okay? Since you can't sit yourself down, we're gonna sit you down. And I was sat. And I was sat. So hopefully that doesn't cause me to be up all night. But I still got more sleep in me. I'm not even gonna lie. I could go to sleep right now. No problems. Still got sleep in me. So hopefully tomorrow will be a more low-key day. I do not use the colorless blender. I think I've used it once for real. I just rather blend with colors. The colorless blender, I feel like, takes color away. And it can leave patches and stuff in my past experience. So I've just learned to blend without them. These are hoo-hoo markers. Can I think of images now? What do you mean? Yeah, I have aphantasia, so why would I be able to think of images now, babes? I think those skills would have kicked in by now at the tender age of 32. My day was good. I feel like I made some good progress with things, but we're just tired overall. But I would categorize it as a good day. You know? I'll take it. Boom, boom, boom. Fell asleep at 3 and woke up at 7. Oh no. Those are the ones where I'm really confused. And it's one of those naps where I woke up like all hot. You know, one of those where you wake up and you're like in a sweat. You're like, what happened? Why am I so hot? I was all bundled up in the throw blanket. Had the fireplace on. That was a setup. What I thought I was going to go and do. other than sleep. You gonna curl up on the couch with a throw blanket and the fireplace on and be a productive member of society? I think not. I think not. And you know this. Can't even be mad at myself. At one point, Michael was snuggled up right next to me. I know his little bad behind was tired too. Nobody sleeps better than the person who's tormenting the household. That's what they say, okay? Ain't got near one bill, okay? No bills. He be sleeping real good. Do I have a live schedule? I go live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Mostly between 9:30 and 10:15. That's the sweet spot. I'm trying to push it up to 9:30. Today I didn't get on till 9:45. Not because I was napping, but because the nap pushed back my routine. So had to do everything a little bit later than expected. Eastern Standard Time, yes. Time is TBD. Between 9:30 and 10. It's not extra TBD. You know, check around that time. I go straight in with marker and then I do pencil on top, actually. This color is Rouge Orange. I made the coloring book. These are my illustrations. And you can find it in the link in my bio. You fell asleep watching me last night. It's a common occurrence. I make the girl sleepy. That's for sure. Okay. Adding in some texture with potato brown. Throwing that in. Okay. Looking good. All right. Okay. Do your markers ever bleed onto other markers when you blend? No, I haven't seen that be an issue with the hoo-hoo markers. So even like blending this light yellow with this orange, like the color won't bleed onto the lighter color. I don't know how they managed to do that, but they did it. I don't have to replace my markers often. There are certain markers that I use all the time. Like I have like 3 or 4 potato browns because I already know I'm gonna use her. But most of the time I can use the markers for months and months and months, up to a year usually. But I have a pretty large collection of markers, like hundreds of them. So I'm not really overusing any of them. So I feel like I get like a longer shelf life out of it for that reason. So if you only have like 30 or 40 markers and you're reaching for the same ones over and over, you're obviously going to run through those faster than I am going to with all the different marker options that I have. So I did not get my reds back. Once they go into his coloring box, like, they're not even the same. I don't even recognize them anymore. I don't know what he does to them, but the only option is just get a new one. That's his marker now. I don't want it. It's like covered in Play-Doh and pretzel dust and oddly sticky for no reason. Just keep it, Michael. It's yours. Enjoy. Enjoy. I don't even want it anymore. All right. So, yay, thank you, Lachey. I hope you enjoy them. I want to do a little bit more with the blend on this one. I just want to see something. Like, just intensify that orange just a little bit. Will this big flower be purples? I don't know. I do not know. I don't think so. I think pinks. Because I already kind of did a purpley violet over there. But we shall see. Emerald's using the pen function to get her message across. She's trying to push a narrative. She has an agenda. No pink denim. Pink leather, obviously. Pink denim is so last year. I was gonna do pink sunset galaxy with a denim trim, obviously. Yes, vegan leather, that goes without saying. The leather will actually be made out of alcohol-based markers. So, thank you for the orders. The denim to leather pipeline. It does need investigation. It needs to be studied. It needs to be analyzed. And I don't think it's getting enough attention. The media won't talk about it, but I will. I'm not afraid to talk about the heavy-hitting subjects. Yes, that's a great idea, Nikki. Add it to your Christmas list. Christmas with Coco will be going live the 17th. That's a week from Friday. We love that. How come time's going by so fast? I'm so confused. I told my best friend, because she's on my butt, like, hey, when can I put my calendar order in? Because my mom keeps asking. I'm like, everybody, please. I'm like, November 17th. She was like, oh, the Friday before Thanksgiving. Why would you say that? I hate when people be doing stuff like that, because it gives me like a concept of time that I don't appreciate. So I'm trying to empty out this. Oh, God. I'm trying to open up my pencil sharpener so I can dump it. Like, my dad does this thing where before Michael's birthday, so like let's say in June, he'd be like, oh, can you believe Michael's turning 7 next year? But at the time of him saying it, Michael is still 5. So in my mind, Michael's going to be 6 next year. But technically, in 2024, he will be 7. But you're saying it before he even turns 6. Why? You're trying to piss me off. He's a baby. Stop the nonsense. Yes, November 17th. It's happening. It's happening. Yeah, like the type of person that, you're like, oh, I'm having a baby, you're pregnant. And they're like, oh, they're going to be the class of 2038. Why would you say that? I haven't even met this guy yet. Why are you telling me what year they're going to be graduating from high school? Don't do that. I don't even know this man. Don't be doing that. Oh my gosh, your daughter's turning 7 on November 17th. Happy birthday, baby girl. November 17th feels good to me. Like it feels like a good date. So, the Coconut Club won't be getting it a few days earlier. I can't make that happen, but you guys will be getting your own stash. So you don't have to throw bows on the website. You guys will be getting it in your own website. But I won't be able to space it out. The calendars are coming the 17th. Not my nail lifting up. Oh, I banged it earlier. Now it's acting like I want to come off. And I got a text message saying that Katie can't take my appointment. And they gave me another nail tech. I'm not going. Another nail tech? Excuse me? I've been going to Katie for years. Since when? I'll wait. I don't care if I'm down to nothing. These nails can be completely boneless by then. I'll wait. Hello. Don't play with me. No Katie, no nails, period. Just the calendar? What do you mean? You want something else too? What you looking for, Liv? The full winter shop will be open on the 17th. It's gonna be one by one, band-aid, band-aid, band-aid. Listen, if these pop off, I'll glue it back on. I'll glue it right back on. Period. That ain't nothing to me. All right. Looking for the winter part 2. What's that? The volume 2? Sorry guys, I'm just looking at my markers, trying to get inspired. Okay. I'm trying to look at how the page will flow. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. I had to enter deep thought for a second. Emerald, you worried about me coloring pink flower and you got 85 of the coloring books. If you don't grab yours and color yours purple right now, hop to it. Chop, chop. All right. I'm trying to find the right color combo. I might need to get a band-aid right now because I feel like this nail is about to embarrass me. Okay. That looks good. I used to have the Band-Aids in here. I have nail glue right here. Oh my gosh, past Andrea, you a real one. You a real one. I must have been scarred before, and I've learned. Lessons from traumas past. I'm just gluing my nail so it doesn't try to play me on live television. Secure her down. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Emerald definitely is abusing the pen. Emerald is abusing the pen. The pen is for public service announcements. All right. So, nail is secure. We're back. Now I'm going to take RV320. Why I can't get the cap off? Oh. And this color is called Apricot Pink. Ooh. That's cute. This is my base color. I'm going to do one petal. Make sure. We have the right gradient. Cute. Okay, okay. Here we go. Going around. Not Brutus. Not the Julius Caesar reference. All right. Flick of the wrist, flick of the wrist, flick of the wrist. Bringing it down, bringing it around town, bringing it around town. Flickety, flickety, flick. Flickety, flickety, flick. We're getting it done. I gotta keep my pace. I feel like I just slow it down. Gotta get my head back in the game. Are these the same acid markers as before? Alcohol markers. Yes, these are the same ones. Don't get no acid. I know what you meant. Did I tell you what Michael said? My mom does this thing where every once in a while she'll mix, like, she'll be saying like a 2-word phrase and she'll mix the first letter of both words. You know what I'm saying? She'll flip-flop the first letter. And Michael, I noticed, started doing that too. I'm like, that's so funny. I do it from time to time too. But it's like iconic when they do it because it's just so crazy. So we were at Michael's and he saw this. Did I already tell you all this? Well, he saw, it doesn't matter. I'm going to tell y'all again if I did. He saw this like 6-foot tall nutcracker. And he was like, wow, look at this. What did he say? No, don't lose it. Oh, he said, look at this huge crack knucker. All loud in the store. I'm like, I don't know why that just sounds offensive, but I don't want you to say that again. No crack knuckers. It sounds offensive. I had to like say it back to myself multiple times. I'm like, is that offensive? It just sounds offensive. It sounds like it is. And as soon as he said it, he was like confused. He looking at me confused. You said it. What the hell you confused with me for? He looking at me like I said it. Like I'm supposed to help him, but I knew what you meant. He's like, what is it called? Now you're confused. Now you don't even know how to really say it. He was about to say crack knucker again. Don't say that. Don't say that again. What do you mean when you say that? Because he was real confused. I'm like, somebody come out here and talk about what you just called me. I'm going to leave you right here high and dry in aisle 5. Because it's offensive. I don't know even what to take. Nah, I'm not leaving my baby. I'm going to ride with him, crack knucking all the way. We just going to have to figure it out. Let's see. Now I'm thinking about that all night. Yep. Don't be thinking too hard about it, because then all of a sudden you're going to be at work talking about, oh, I'm going to see the crack knucker this weekend. Excuse me? What'd you say about my mother? Don't call me that again. You're going to be fighting in the office. Get it out your head. Oh, you just pinned that comment. It worked. Now I want to pin the comment of you saying they can't pin the comment. Yeah, I think that would definitely be a good insult. It will definitely confuse your opponent. They will definitely be offended, but they won't know why. So it might be something you tuck in your back pocket for a rainy day. I don't know. Boom, boom. It will definitely make everyone uncomfortable at the bare minimum. The bare minimum. Confuse everybody. I just saw a vision of something. And you know, I say saw loosely, okay? I don't know if I know how to do it, though. But it would be cute. I don't want to tell y'all, because then you guys are going to be like, oh, I'm doing it. And I don't know how. I don't know if I feel like being stressed. I don't know if I feel like being stressed. Share. An Orbit commercial and stuff. Oh my gosh, Orbit. Is Orbit out of business? I don't know. The affirmation hasn't really changed my worldview, but I feel like if I say I envision something, somebody in the comments is going to clock me. It already happened as soon as I got on. Like, ooh, can you see in your mind now? So now I feel like I have to give a disclaimer. Like, y'all know what I mean when I say it. Okay. So the gum is gone? No, you don't got to beat him up. The gum is gone? Damn. Brianna's like, let's stick to the script. Oh, it's not gone. It's still in business. So what I was thinking in my head, I don't even know how to like articulate what I'm trying to say. I might have to break out the iPad and show an example of what I was thinking about, but it would be like a multicolor sweater that pulls in the colors of the flowers behind it, essentially, but in a specific way. But I don't know what it's called. Like almost like if you were to crochet the sweater using like the yarn that transitions colors, and you know, it kind of does that gradient like that. A Gucci sweater. No, not like that. More like knitted. You know, I don't really know how to execute that. I feel like it would just be like line, 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 and like slowly gradient to different colors. That would be hard as hell. Oh, God. But now it's like in my mind. I don't even know where I'll begin. Emerald is accepting the challenge on my behalf. Emerald said, Coco got it. She'll do it. Okay. I might have to test it out on some scrap paper. So I feel like we've been doing lots of solids, you know. We've been doing lots of leather. We've been doing lots of denim. But where is the interest? You know? I feel like that's one of the things about me coloring on live. I feel like, not that I'm less creative, I feel like I'm less adventurous. Because I got all y'all watching, you know? So it's like, it's a little scarier. Yeah, I could do a practice run on the mini. It's just hard for me to flip pages with this, but I could lift it up. Let me see. Oops. Let me turn my brightness up. It's gonna pause. Give me 1 second. I think he appreciates how close I am with his family. And he knows what it is. They call his phone. He's like, hello? Like, is Andrea next to you? Like, is you calling my phone to talk to my wife? But okay. I can't brighten my light, but you can turn up the brightness on your phone. That usually helps me. But my light is maxed out. What do you do when you color something, a color, and you decide you want to change it after? Depending on what color, like, if I color it and I'm like, this isn't exactly what I was looking for, I'll see, like, okay, what can I transition it to without it being too much work? I've never, like, completely, like, used this whiteout pen and, like, completely wiped anything out before and started over. But, like, let's say it was, like, this purple, and I'm like, it's not really giving what I need to, but I try and find something in that same family, so it's not too much work, if that makes sense. Oh, snap. My cat. What's Emerald talking about? If y'all get Coco to keep talking about her man, oh, her man, we're gonna have an extended coloring stream. Listen, y'all know I got a crush on him real bad. I told him, I was like, the people want to see you, okay? He's like, okay. I'm like, you always say okay. He's like, when I get a haircut, I'll come. Okay. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. I watch you on 1% with my brightness to the max. Oh, that's so funny. And he is so shy. He only out here saying 4 words max. Max. He don't really be talking about nothing on no camera. As soon as I put the camera out, everybody on mute quickly. His son is the complete opposite. He was 3 years old, and I was filming him. He's like, "What's up, video friends? How y'all doing?" I'm like, "What's up, video friends? Where the hell you get that from? Video friends?" He's just something else. He wants a YouTube channel. I'm just so protective. I don't know about that. Not now. Now while you still my little chunk of monka, I can't do it. He is entertaining. My mom's like, he needs to be on a sitcom. I'm like, doesn't that mess kids up? Isn't that a recipe for disaster? I just be a little too scared. I know he could secure the bag. That's the thing. I know he could. But he's going to do it anyway. He going to secure that bag one way or another. We going to make damn sure of it. You got a Leo and a Capricorn as your parents. Never broke. We don't do that. Period. Actually, we definitely were broke. We spent a good chunk of our marriage broke. Just for context. We ain't now. But we were. I'm using my white mini Posca pen. This is an acrylic paint pen in white. Just adding a little, kind of just doing what I want. Not thinking too hard about it. Just adding this little beaded trim. Slightly procrastinating because I don't want to do this sweater, but also feel like this is a pretty touch. Why is it raining? All right. I don't want to stipple. I don't want to stipple. I just don't even have like a method. That's where I start to get scared. But I think I just need to start it and see what it looks like. I'm like, should I look up a reference? I don't think I want to do that. Because then I'm going to be trying to make it look like that, and then I'm going to get real mad. I feel like I don't want to waste time doing the mini. I feel like I know I should do the mini, but I feel like I just want to jump in. But whoever asks, what do I do if I don't like it? We might find out. We might find out live from New York. Because I really don't know what I'm doing. But every time I do this, I'll be talking all this smack and then it just be coming out okay. So I'm going to trust the process. Even when my brain doesn't know, sometimes my hand is like, I got it. Just stop. Just let me do what I do. All the OG coconuts going for the coochie. Ciao. I feel like this is not even the right silhouette for that. Let me look up and see. I got my iPad up. Like, do they even have coochie turtlenecks? This is stressing me out. Because what I pictured in my head is even more complicated because you got the different rips and tears. No. We gotta take baby steps. Y'all should do it in your coloring books and post it in the Discord. Because I'm scared. Now I'm forgetting how to spell for a second. I don't even know what to search for what I see in my head, so I guess we're just gonna have to go for it. Aaron said, now you know. That's exactly why I said it. Because I knew y'all wouldn't be able to say much back. Okay. Let me zoom y'all out so you get the full effect. Okay, this is where we're at. I definitely didn't color this leaf with my apple green. Did I color it? Damn, I'm bugging. It's already colored. Okay. Burberry. Aaron. Okay. I've been collecting my colors that I've been using so I can redistribute them throughout the sweater. I'm stressed. All right. All right. Let's just go for it. We're going to do a crochet. Whoever's saying great jail. Oh my goodness. All right. I think I'm going to do... I see it in my head. This is going to be an all-night affair, I guess. Because... Actually, it might not be. So I'm using the same colors that I used on the flowers. And I'm just alternating. So right now I'm using apricot pink and dark blush. And I'm just working my way up. And I'm going to just slowly start fading it into different colors as we make our way up. And I'm doing like a crosshatch to give it like a knit feel. Some going this way, some going that way. Not being too precious about it because it's all gonna blend and bleed. And we got things to do tomorrow, okay? We can't be here all night watching me be scared. I gotta stand on business. Get to it. Okay. Now I'll go back and fill in gaps with colored pencil. Alright, so now I feel like I want to do... Oh, I put that purple away. You do. Put the purple away. Which purple was it? Sorry, guys. Was it this one? That's what we're gonna use. Okay. So now, oops, it's not the right one. That's fine. It's supposed to be going the other way, but that's fine. All right. I'm just kind of using a stamping motion because it's easier. And now I'm going to do this. And then use this purple. So I'm going to start transitioning it to fade into the purple. I'll do that. God damn it. That's the wrong pink. Okay. I'm gonna do this for a couple of rows. Until we transition fully into purple. Yes, that's right, Bonk. You are right. I'm glad it's translating. And I don't want the rows to be exactly perfectly straight to illustrate some movement in the sweater. I don't want it to look like it's just like screen printed on. We want some movement. And these little nooks and crannies, just filling in those gaps as appropriate. Now you want to put on a sweater. Okay, so now we have that. I'm going to start doing full purple rows. Now I'm taking dark purple and adding hints of that in there. Okay. I used to sell my coloring books on Etsy, but Etsy takes such a crazy large percentage, and 90% of the traffic was being driven by me. So there's really no reason to sell on Etsy. And then Amazon, they've contacted me a few times. The terms are just not terming for me at this point. But I keep the lines of communication open. You know, I'm a businesswoman first, so I only do things when I get ready, you know what I'm saying? But I'm open to all. Don't do it. As of right now, it's a no for me. I feel like I want to add like a few little cross stitches into this section just for a better transition. What the hell? Yeah, the Amazon situation in terms of like how you would get paid. Like, it would be one thing if we handled the shipping and fulfillment ourselves. And I don't know if we're at a place where we could take that capacity, but doing like having them do it, like, no. And also you can't control the quality. And I don't like that either. So we got a little good thing going with what we're doing now. So I just want to focus on making that experience as elevated as possible for the coconuts and investing back into what I own versus trying to be on other people's platforms at this stage. Hello from Idaho. Okay. Alright, this is actually not as scary as I thought. I feel like I know what to do. Happy about that. Happy about that. Sometimes I just gotta dive in, sink or swim. Okay. Now I'm gonna start transitioning into that bluish color. So I like this because now we can kind of tell a uniform story with all the colors that we use. I feel like that feels fun, creative, innovative, you know. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. one more row like this before I transition into the blue. Hello, hello. It smells like fabric softener. It does. It does. You know it does. Because first of all, look at her skin and her hair. Shining. Okay, she don't play. She does not play. She is not here playing with y'all at all. You know she smells good. Smells like sugar and spice and everything nice. All right. Now I'm gonna take this one and start laying it down with the bluebell. And I'll transition this into it. The cross stitchy stitch. I feel like the little random stitch transition helps a lot visually. My mind is able to process this better with those little dots. Okay. So it's not such a harsh line of demarcation. Stunning, stunning, stunning. And then I'm going to, when I'm done with all of this, take colored pencil to shade and add shadow and all of that. And now I'll help add depth and really bring the dimension in. Because although it's very colorful, it's very flat right now. And the shading with the color pencil will bring the highlights and the shadows and the form, you know? So that's what I get excited for. I like laying down the flat color, but I love adding in the dimension. Stunning. All right. I kind of want to go back. So much better than the orange. I agree. This delights my eyes. I feel like visually this is scrumptious. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking the blend of the colors. Yes, I always post it, and I will post the replay on YouTube as well. But this will be a post. The dots are helping me visually. The dots are giving what I need. Okay. So now I kind of Yep. Okay. I'm going to transition it into the darker yellow. So I'm using Y4. Yeah, color pencils, this would be tough. I don't even know how I would execute that, to be honest. I'm not too sure. That would be, I think you could. It would just be a lot more effort. If that makes sense. Everything always needs a white pen. Everything needs a white pen, if you ask me. I'm sure I'll find somewhere to put it. Maybe some random stitches. Maybe some highlights along the edges. I'm gonna find somewhere for it. Hello. Alright. Now I'm gonna go in with the lighter yellow. And the darker one. I'm gonna have to treat like the arms and shoulders individually, so I'm just leaving it there for now so that I can bring it back, wrap around. Well, thank you. You can't join the Discord for some reason. Okay, the link might be expired. I don't know why the link expires. So I will update the link on the blog once we get off of here with a fresh link. Okay. No, I haven't thought about the purse yet. I've been very focused on what I'm doing right now. But I will think about it once I'm at peace with this sweater. So I'm just continuing up. And I think I want to finish it with the pink. So it's like full circle, you know? Thank you, Jolette. Thank you. Okay. Just add in my little dots for my transition. Okay. And then do the wraparound. Oh, I'm so glad that your For You page brought you back to me. It's freezing in New York where I live. So y'all in the 80-degree weather? Not I. This is the kind of weather that makes you want to stay inside where I'm at. nothing. Don't even want to go get a coffee. I'm like, yeah, I got coffee at home. Ain't no reason for me to be outside. And it's just so dark with daylight saving. Like, ugh. It just gets so dark. 8 p.m. be feeling like it's the middle of the night. And I don't like that. 82 in Memphis. Sheesh. High of 60 in Virginia. 60 is perfect. I like that. I could get down with that. $70 in North Carolina. It's 14 p.m. Precisely. That's what we feeling like. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm in upstate New York too. It's so cold. I know it already started snowing in some parts of the upstate. I can't get down with that. I feel like they took 3 hours, not one for real. '40s in Colorado. Oh, damn. You just reminded me I didn't text my friend back. She lives in Colorado. That's why that reminded me of that. I'm going to set a reminder on my phone. Gotta text her back tomorrow. I used to live in Syracuse. Child, me too. And that snow? No. I can't take it. Wow, you guys are really out in the heat. That is so crazy to me. In November. I mean, obviously, because you guys are in different climates, but my New Yorker brain can't process that. Sleeting where you are right now? It's crazy. Thank you. I'm kind of low-key obsessed as well. It looks very similar to what I thought it was going to look like, but I didn't know if I was going to be able to do that. Wow, stunning. Boom, boom, boom. I ain't even done. We did some good work here. Color palette is going strong. I probably could have used the chisel tip for this too. And won't. But I could have. Alright. Now let me figure this out. So I'm going to start laying this down. Working my way back down. Yes, the markers are brushed on one end and then they're chisel tip on the other end. but I really only use the brush tip. I feel like I'm like going upside down now because the whole time I was moving up and now I'm moving down. And I feel like I'm getting confused by that with the directions, but that's okay. Thank you, Jaden. Or is it Jade? Jade Nicole. I just read it again. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you. Boom, 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 boom. What gave me the idea for the print, for the illustration, or for the like sweater design? Thank you, thank you. We knew you could do it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Without your love and support, I wouldn't have been here today. It just kind of was an idea that popped into my head when I saw the colors that I had picked for the flowers, and I was like, oh, it would be nice to incorporate those into the sweater, and this is like what popped into my mind. And here we are. I was a little hesitant because I don't think I've ever drawn anything like this specifically, but here we are. I shouldn't be super hesitant because I did go to school for fashion design and had a whole class on drawing fabrications. But that was a long time ago. So, and we definitely didn't draw nothing that looked like this at all. I would have been shaking in my boots, in my snow boots out in Syracuse. Who needs whatever the opposite of aphantasia is when you can visualize this? Oh, thank y'all. Thank you. I call the opposite of aphantasia 4K imagination. I asked my friend because she got the supersonic stuff. I'm like, okay, so you be seeing it all in real life. How do you stay focused? She was like, girl, I don't. I'm like, well, that settles that. Okay. Mystery solved. If she don't pay attention either, she ain't never lie. Be talking to her, she be gone. Hello? Gone. I'm like, Nat, huh? Be in outer space. And I told her, I was like, I feel like y'all should be good at art. She's like, it don't translate. It's not the same. And I get that, because it's just not the same. It's just a different muscle, you know? That's like me saying, oh, because I see a baseball coming, I should be able to hit it with a bat. And we both know that's not happening. It's hand-eye coordination, muscle-mind connection, all types of stuff that goes into it. Hallucinations and delusions. They be for real. They be seeing all types of stuff. I was like, I feel like you should be unstoppable because that feels like a superpower to me. She's like, I am unstoppable. I know that's right. Let me shut myself up. You are unstoppable. Boom, boom. Wow, you have a sweater like this in your closet? Because I want a sweater like this in my closet now. Like this is like a big open cardigan. Chill. I would have been curled up in this on the couch this afternoon, right in front of that fireplace, looking like somebody's cat. Oh, I'm so happy that you learned so much. I appreciate that. I'm learning with y'all. We're learning together. The white is color pencil, so it can go right on top of marker. And then I also use my white Posca paint pen, and that can go on top of literally anything. You can customize some sneakers with those. Color on whatever you want with a Posca. Yep. Yeah, I'm excited to shade it. I'm so excited. All right. That was my last stitch, if you will, of the blue. So now we're going to move into the blue purple. I know this sweater looks like, oops, not the same color, child. Sweater looks so cozy. Definitely a vibe. Don't want to miss anything. I will be sure to upload this on YouTube, so you can let your eyelids rest. Okay. Come in with the dots. Forgot these dots. All right. I was there when it happened. Yeah, I get that. I feel like that about it too. I was in the car and I just uploaded something on YouTube. This was yesterday. I uploaded a few videos yesterday, so when I got in my car, instead of playing music, instead of playing my YouTube video, I was like, wow, this is kind of relaxing. This ain't half bad. Don't want to listen to that while I'm driving, but end up knocked out. But I get the vibe. I get the vibe. All right. I have transitioned into the purples. I already know I would do this differently if I were to do it again. I would do chevrons of the same color and then go back and do a chevron of a lighter color and weave it like that. But I already did so much of it like this that I was like, it's fine. But if you guys are doing it, I would do chevrons. Fall asleep every time. If Coochie had a classic cousin. Listen, Coochie is classy. it just wasn't this. I would really need to like be thinking. But I do want one of y'all to do it and show me. I know Erin is gonna go on mute after that. She's like, don't volunteer me for nothing. But I think it's a cool idea. Okay, Erin's on it. Erin said, I got you. You just wait. You sound like me talking to Micah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I won't hold my breath. I will not hold my breath. Okay? I know how this goes. And wait. Okay. Now, transitioning into the pink. Thank you for all the compliments. Transitioning into the pink now. Okay. And this. All right. Now fully transition into the pink. Thank you. All right. All right. Looking good, looking good. Okay. This did turn into an all-night affair. God. I never have a little cute idea at 6 p.m. Why is that? Why I gotta be like that? Okay. Let me do this arm. So I'm gonna be looking at it from this way to do it over here. So now I'm really gonna be flipped upside down. Oh, thank you, kitty baby. Thank you. Target just came out with a crop sweater like this? Not us being on the trends. Okay. They must have plucked it out of my head before I did. Rude. Just rude. The Wild Fable brand. Okay. I think that's like their in-house brand. For the youngins. Okay. I just started coloring last year. I'm an artist, so I've always colored like my illustrations, but I did it mostly digitally. And then I started making coloring books last year. And that put me on a whole journey. Yep. So, yes, we did a print. We over here knitting for real. I just crocheted a whole sweater. This ain't even coloring at this point. I am sitting here stitching for y'all. And I got about one brain cell left, working overtime. Stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. All right. Oh, that's so nice, Aubrey. Tell your daughter I said, hey. Hey, Coconut. Okay. Now, transition into the bubbles. I have not ever done this sweater before. This was a first, and I was acting scary, but here we are. We made it work. On and popping. Doing what it do. Alright. I know this is why I should have kept this idea in my head, even though it is stunning. But now here we are. I can't stop. I'm being held against my will by the markers. They won't let me put them down. Ooh, you're inspired. We love that. We love that. Okay. I'll transition into the blue. One of my close friends is actually working on a Zodiac coloring book right now, I believe. So I'll keep you guys posted if she comes out with that. Because I literally could not add one more coloring book to my docket for next year. It's just, I'm at my absolute maximum at this point. And although I love the idea, I just can't. I can't tell you that, Emerald. I cannot. Boom, 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 boom. I would only want to color my side. Same, honestly. Sorry about it. What was MH saying? Why she got muted? This is being bad. Out of pocket. Okay. She got it muted and zooted. Been asleep the whole time now. So Sorry. Y'all be zoned out. Asking if you have biracial coloring pages. Huh? What does that mean? The pages are black and white. Those kind of questions are so funny to me. It's so funny. Like, I have people like, hi, can you color one of them Hispanic? Sure, here you go. Hispanic's not a color. I'm gonna ask, do you have a Hispanic color? What do y'all mean? Can you color one of them biracial? Sure, she's biracial. Mission accomplished. Be for real. What y'all are trying to say is, can I make somebody light-skinned? And the two are not synonymous. And y'all gotta stop. Y'all have got to stop. Because you're whitewashing an entire group of people who belong to these ethnic groups that are not light-skinned. The concept of race and ethnicity really be having some of y'all in the chokehold, and it's scary. Be so damn confused. Because wait, asking for advice for colored skin. More than once. Colored or colored? I think she meant colored. Unfortunately. I think I'm gonna do the dark pink since all the cuffs end on pink. So interesting. People are weirdly obsessed with race and representation, but project it onto other people. So it's like, because I'm coloring in a black girl coloring book and I'm coloring black people in the black coloring book, people think I'm obsessed with race, but they come and they can't get over the fact that I'm coloring black people. So it's like, kind of like, who is this a reflection on? You know? Why does it bother you? Like, why does it even matter? You can get the coloring book and you can color these people purple, orange, green. I don't care. As we know, the best way to get back at me, to show me what's right, is to buy the coloring book and show me what you got. Each and every time. That's the answer. That's the answer. And I go to other artists, like I go to like Asian artists who draw predominantly Asian illustrations and see, are there anybody in their comments asking why they don't draw anything other than Asian? No, there isn't. Brown artists who only draw brown people, no one's in their comments. But once you hit them with that good old Negro, they get up in arms. It's like, wait a minute. Are you only drawing black people on purpose, or what is that about? Okay. Get well soon. All right. So now let's get into the fun stuff. Shading. So I'm going to take Violet Blue by Prismacolor. I don't even know what color her pants are going to be, child. I forgot she got two little legs down here. Should have zoomed in a little more. I don't feel like dealing with that after this sweater. just going to start adding some shading. The color pencil, I'm going to use light pressure so it doesn't take away the texture underneath, but it still adds shadow. You know? And they was like, no, we were happy with what we made. Oh, I gotta read from the beginning. I missed it. Am I allowed to say the artist that was in the Facebook club? And I kept asking for black people. And they was like, no, we were happy with what we made. And ooh. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and tell the chat. This is a safe space. I'm just curious. All eyes. You saying you're ready. I just want to talk to him. That's it. The book is on my website. Yep. Linked in my bio. Oh, Jade Summer. Don't know them, but I will when I'm supposed to be sleeping. That would be a good one to wake Mr. Coco up to. Babe, I was on live and the coconut told me. Like, no, she didn't. Yes, she did. She said that. Sure did. Surely did. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. He loved to say no, she didn't. I'd be like, babe, did you hear it? Blah, blah, blah. He'd be like, no, she didn't. I'm dead ass. No, she didn't. That's his go-to. When I told him I was pregnant, he's like, no, you're not. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. He's like, quit lying. I'm not. Why would I lie? He think, because I play too much, so he can never really trust what I'm saying. He can't trust it. Thank you so much, Radiant Sky. Thank you. When I found out I was pregnant, we have been trying for maybe 2 months, not very long. And I got pregnant the 3rd month. And I have a whole story time that I filmed. I don't think I have it on YouTube anymore because it didn't make sense with Coco Michelle. But I'll tell y'all. So I was laying in bed and my husband, like, from the moment that I started dating my husband, I've never smelled this man like smell bad. He always smells good. He's very like hyper fixated on his smell. Okay, because when he first moved to America, you know, when people from other countries come, people are like, oh, you smell funny, blah, blah. He's like super self-conscious of it. So he always is on it. He's never ashy and he always smells good. Okay, main characteristics. And he like doesn't even have morning breath. Like, it's like, I don't know what he be doing, but there's a lot of sound effects, but he comes out squeaky clean. So I'm laying in bed. He rolled over and he was facing me. Like, our faces are facing each other, but I'm on my pillow. He's on his pillow. And he like did a little exhale and I could smell everything. I was like disgusted. Ick. Immediate ick. And you guys know I love my husband. I had this disdain for this man. Everything he did, like I would walk past him and I just want to step on his toes for no reason. I just wanted to step on his foot. Like everything about him aggravated me. I was like, why do you exist? Like overnight, just suddenly. I could look at him from across the room and smell him. And I was like, I don't know what's happening, but I hate this man. I don't like this man. And then it dawned on me. I was like, oh, I'm pregnant. So I got up, I slid out of bed. I went and took a little pregnancy test and it came back negative. I was like, I don't believe this. This is a lie. So I let it go. The next day, it's like getting worse. Like I'm literally plotting ways to like trip him as he walks by. And I'm like, something's wrong with me. So I get another kind of test. I wake up early in the morning because he was working at Equinox as a trainer at this time. So he would be out the house at like 4 a.m. So I wake up right after him and I go and I take the test. And it's negative again. I'm like, I'm not accepting this. So I take a different brand of pregnancy test. And I'm like, I feel like I see a faint line. Like I feel like I can see it. I was like, I'm not playing around with this. I'm going to take one of these digital tests, even though it says you're not supposed to take that until you miss your cycle. I was like, I'm not playing around. I took it, it said pregnant, boom, just like that. I said, cool, great. I don't hate my husband. I'm just pregnant. Love that. So I was like planning on these ways, these elaborate ways that I was going to tell him I was pregnant. And it was Christmas time. So I found out right before we were coming to my parents' house because we were living in Harlem at the time. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do a grand reveal for Christmas, like all those little YouTube videos, you know. And I was like trying to find stuff. So he came to my job because at this time I was working in Herald Square. And he came to my job and we were going Christmas shopping for my parents before we left. And he was just pissing me off. He wasn't doing anything in his defense, but it was still too much in my defense. So I was just like, I was getting the ick so bad. Everything he did was just, I couldn't take it. So I like stormed away. He's thinking I'm literally crazy. He's like, I don't know what is wrong with you. I don't know why you're acting like this. It didn't dawn on him that I could be pregnant, even though we were literally trying to get pregnant. That didn't cross his mind. So by the end of that little shopping trip, I was not speaking to him. I was not speaking to him at all. He was confused, but he's also a Capricorn, so did he particularly care that I wasn't speaking to him? No. He loves the silent treatment. That's his favorite. So I'm like, no, I'm not letting him get out of this. So the next day, he went to work. It's like early in the morning, and he FaceTimes me while I'm getting ready for work. He's like, you been on one for a couple days now. Like, you good? Yeah, I'm good. Why would you say that? He's like, you just seem like super irritated. I am irritated because I feel like you are irritating in general. Like, just you as a person are just irritating. So now he's getting mad, right? Because he's like, okay, that's not nice. And we start fussing back and forth. And I was like, well, I'm pregnant. So there's that. So that was how I presented that I was pregnant. In a fit of pregnant rage via FaceTime. Which is why he didn't believe it, because why would I tell him that I'm pregnant with our first child like that? Because I wasn't in my right mind. It was already starting. It was starting. But yeah, the whole first trimester, I couldn't stand him. And he didn't care. He was like, that's your problem. I'm getting a baby. So. Irritated because you're ignorant. But my and my coloring, was that a serious question? But my whole first trimester, he gave me the ick. Everything that he did upset me. I didn't think he was cute, funny, smart, charming, none of that. I wanted him away from me. Away. Ignore Mrs. Coco. Yes, I will. And then the second trimester, I was obsessed with him again. But again, him being Capricorn really helped, I believe, because he simply did not care about me and my chaos. Like, it just was not impacting his day at all. He's like, I already know why you acting like that, so let me know when you're over that and we'll be good. You know? Yes, you're right. Technically, it is why. It's hard to hear people say don't have kids if you don't have them. I think whether or not people have kids is a deeply personal matter. And everyone's experience with having children is unique to them. And every child you have is a unique relationship. And there's no broad stroke that applies to all. Whether you have kids, you don't have kids, like, everyone is entitled to have an opinion on how they do their life. But you'll never catch me speaking on anybody else talking about you should or shouldn't do this or that. Never. Ever will I do that. I'm gonna take a cool gray. Something just popped into my head. Thank you. I'm gonna take this cool gray and I'm gonna go over and kind of intensify some of those shadows. Yeah. Good thinking, Coco. Good thinking. Just intensify some of that. You get judged a lot for not wanting kids. I hate that. Because at the end of the day, why would it bother anybody else if you don't want to have kids? Like, if you have a life partner and it's like, okay, you and I are together, and I want kids and you don't, obviously that could be a point of contention where you might have to go separate ways. But it always be the people that ain't got nothing to do with it that be having the most opinions. Having children is a life-altering decision. That's not no little quick, fun activity. If it's not a hell yes, it's an absolutely no when it comes to kids, in my opinion. So, who's going to take care of you when you get old? If you're having children for the sake of them to take care of you when you get old, that's not a good reason to have children. You're literally creating beings and putting them into existence against their will, honestly, so that they can be forever indebted to you. That's weird. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the white. Yeah, it's just everything, like, you just can't, I don't know, you can't have kids and expect them to then do what you want them to do. Like, we were all kids at one point. My daily to-do list was like, okay, what are all the things that I could do that are the complete opposite of what my parents want me to do? That was like my goal for like 10 years. I don't know where this concept of your kids are here to do X, Y, and Z. Like, it often doesn't work that way. And you can't make it work that way. It's not a good bet. Oops. Love kids, but the world is cruel, and I hate watching their innocence and light loss. Yeah, it is tough. It is tough. I feel like as a child who grew up and is now an adult and found love and has a happy home and come from a happy home, and I feel like I want to continue that healthy healing bloodline and create more people who have the opportunity to be good and contribute good things to the world. And for the sake of my baby boy, my little chunk, I'll do everything in my power to make sure that he experiences life to the fullest. And I hope that he can one day grow up and contribute to this world in ways that help other people see that goodness too. You know? But the world is trash. In conclusion, I do have those concerns. But I have high hopes. And that's all you can have is hope. Yes, rich auntie status. Listen, I already have I think 13 or 14 nieces and nephews. And I've only met one of them because they're all back in the Ivory Coast. So my sister-in-law who's here, she is having a baby next year. I cannot wait. And this is my son's favorite auntie, who she be topping me on the list. Yeah, that child is mine. I'm reclaiming my time. Her child is gonna be my child. Period. Boom. 7:20 a.m. Where do you live? I don't even want to look at the time, because I will for sure hang up on y'all. Because it's 7:20 where you are, I feel like it's 12:20 where I am. Yep, 12:22. Damn. All right, bye. This is scrumptious. This is scrumdiddlyumptious. I'm trying to think. I don't want to do too much with her coffee mug, because I feel like we got a lot going on. I feel like everything else just needs to be like supporting characters, you know? Not too much else going on. I'm gonna do her leggings black. I decided these are leggings just now, because you wouldn't wear this sweater with nothing but this or some jeans. But we already put in too much work to be doing jeans right now. And that would be good balance because her hair is black. Her pants are black. Period. Right. Cute, easy peasy. Let's see. I'm thinking too hard. Can't even stay in the lines, and I just crocheted a whole sweater on paper. Listen, I don't really be staying in the lines like that either, and I get clocked for it on every video. Like, do you think the great artists of the past were worried about staying in the lines? Okay, you go ahead and you color outside those lines. This is your paper world. Forget them lines. I feel like falling asleep and then waking up in this line. Let me see what this color looks like. Oh, that's basically black. That's not what I want. Yeah, we do have to incorporate. Where's my red? I can do red nails since we got the red lip. So the red is kind of random. And I'm just using the Sharpie. The fine tip. These are the brush Sharpies. And they have a fine tip on the other side. Little manicure. Okay. I've come this far. Alright. Gonna add some shading to the cup. I don't know what color I'm gonna do that, so I won't do that yet. I kinda just wanna keep it neutral. So I know I want her bag to be green. To pull in the leaf color. Because I was gonna do the green in the sweater, but then I was like, I'm gonna reserve the green so I have a bag color. To toy it all together. For the shading, I used the blue violet colored pencil with some gray, with some gray marker on top to blend. Oh. Thank you, Tess. I want like a lighter green. This is like too intense of a green for what I'm looking for. That's too dark of. Is it too dark of a green? This is more like the green I want. This is sage. Is it called sage? Beige, not sage. So, put that there. I'm gonna do little hooks in this little thing, gold probably. It's called beige green. I don't know if they meant to call it that, but I've learned, just be naming things anything. Not my business. Here, just take this marker. Put beige green on it. That'll do. Do a darker green on that side. Yeah, I like that idea of like the cardboard. It's a good idea. Because I don't think I want to add any color floating in the middle of the sweater. This is a nice color green. Okay. I called it sage green, and then I read the cap and it said beige green. And I was like, oh. I think they meant sage, but they wrote beige. Somebody misheard the art director. They're like, yeah, this is like a sage green. And they're like, beige green. Got it. Noted. This is the black brown in the room. Yeah, that one had me real confused. They're like, it's a little bit of black, it's a little bit of brown. We'll call it black brown. Like, sir, this is peach. This is peach. Beige green? No. One of my first roles when I was working at Macy's, I was the assistant buyer for outdoor furniture. And I had to name the outdoor furniture. And I would like to say I did an excellent job. Okay? I was making sure they weren't copyrighted. I was doing all of that. I even named one of the sets, the Ballo, but I spelled it Ballough because we had another set called the Marlowe that was spelled like that. That was like the same set, different fabrication. So I named it my last name for my legacy. It's been discontinued. The legacy has not lasted long. But I thought it was fun because I had just gotten married that year. And I was like, oh, my new last name. We went to visit my stepdaughter's school. And they were like, okay, the Ballos, Andrea, Abubakar, and Marie. We're like, Marie? And they're like, yeah, there's a Marie Ballo in the system. I don't know her. We were confused. Like, At my old job, there was a man who worked in our overseas office, and his name was not Andrea, but Andreas. I guess you would say it like that. He was Italian. But it was like, his last name was Gallo, Gallo, and I'm Ballo, Ballo. So I would get all his emails. He would get all my emails. It was very confusing. You like the green? You like the green? I like it too. I'm slowing down. Let me just finish strong. We made it this far. I can't give up now. We're so close. I'm not doing the background tonight, though. I think we all know. That's not happening. We'll leave that. It might not get a background. This might be one of them white background opportunities. I feel like I deserve it. I feel like we've been through so much. Sunset background. You think so? I think that's a good idea. Maybe we can add some denim fringe patches as well. Fell asleep and came back for this. Alright. Just do a little. just a few little denim patches. White. Add the shine to the buckle. Is it worth putting it here? I tried twice and it didn't show up, so that was a sign for me to just leave it alone. Alright. I want something a little more neutral. Tess, please don't tell me what to do. But the link in my bio, you can buy your own color book and blend the green. Alright. The little cardboard sleeve. And then I'll come back and do a little shadow work. A little bit of shadow. Matrix better. I like that. I do like that. Please blend the green is an opinion. I don't know. Sounds like a command. Maybe I'm bugging. All right, color pencil time. Now, do I have a green? Not this color pencil being empty. I don't know if I have like the right color, like the exact color green that I want for this. But we'll see how this is giving. So I don't want it to become too vibrant. I want it to stay beige, if you will, in Oahu's language. Stay beige green. And not get too vibrant on me, because we got a lot of vibrancy. Beige green. Yeah, these names are crazy. One of them I found a typo on. I said, okay, now y'all moving too quick to get these marks out. I'm like, how did that typo even happen? Like, who's going in and changing the files? Leave it alone. Don't touch nothing. This has already been approved. So, but for anyone who's new here, I always lay the marker down. I let it dry. And then I blend on top with colored pencil. You know? So, that's where the blending comes in. Just we're all on the same page. The green is called beige green. Sage was my error. I assumed this would have been called sage green. And when I looked at the cap, it said beige green. And then I was like, what you mean by that? Oh, hoo. What do you mean when you say that? They're like, it's green, but it's kind of beige. So, we'll call it beige green. Boom, boom. Alright. So now, I'm going to follow up. Grayish. Limited edition, okay? Limited edition. Yes, we colored the loops for the straps already. They are colored. I'm starting to learn all the songs on this playlist. This is a new playlist. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, you like that L? That little dimension in there? That's cute. White. Where's my white? Don't play games. Prismacolor is late. Slay, girl. Don't play hide and seek tonight. Thank you, thank you. The rings are colored, my love. The rings are colored. They're colored. I can't zoom in anymore. Just believe me. I colored them like 6 minutes ago. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. looking good. I think I want to do... Boom, 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 boom. I'm going to do a dark lid to the coffee. Like the kind you get from the guy in the corner with the little cart. You get a little dollar coffee and a buttered roll. Let me sharpen this a little bit more. Alright, and some little highlights here. Bring the detail back. Stunning. 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 Alright, now I need to figure out how to color her tiny little glasses. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Oh my god, I should have did this earlier in the night. My eyes. Yo, I'm literally looking east and west right now, bro. Let me blink. Leave a little shine there. When the accent comes out. Nah, I literally can't see. Can't see in my mind or outside my mind right now. Can't see nothing. Stunning. And a little shining, shining, shining. Wow. Wow. Now, when I look at this for real tomorrow, I'm going to decide if I'm going to do a background and what color it will be. But I think I'm not in my right mind right now. This is so cute. What? This makes me happy. This makes me feel like, oh, you know, I'll be drawing a little bit or whatever, like, you know, something like that, for real, you know, this is what that makes me feel like I'm blushing, you know. And this is how I get my mojo back. I'm excited. I'm glad that we stepped outside of our comfort zone. We didn't just hit them with the solid this time. We literally hand crocheted a sweater for Miss Mama's, and she appreciates it. You can tell. Look at her. She's grateful for us. So this was a really great session. It was a longer session than I expected, but it was well worth it, and I'm glad that you guys stuck it out with me. Okay? I know y'all are tired too. So thank you guys so much for hanging with me all this time. I will post this tomorrow. Okay? Y'all deserve to see this. So I will post this tomorrow with the bomb voiceover and the background music, you know, classic Coco style. Thank you. I will see you guys tomorrow between 9:30 and 10. Somewhere in there, Eastern Standard Time. Have a great night. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.